included. So just welcome, folks, to what promises to be. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duran. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for the Bulls, you'll see DeRozan and Williams playing at forward. White is out there with Oubre. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Cunningham looking it over. Oubre pulls it in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Williams dishes to Oubre. There's the pass to White. Back to Oubre. Good on the three-point shot.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Pass to Stewart. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And now we have a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference. Smooth.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Now here's Thompson. Can't nail the jumper. DeRozan finds Oubre. Over in the corner, White. Oubre passes to White. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the Bulls, another 3.
Like seeing Kobe White create for others. He's so unselfish and has a great feel for the game.
To the inside, here's Cunningham. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Oubre, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against New Orleans.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
Cunningham passes to Duran. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Now, not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And White kicks to Oubre. Bangs home the trifecta. Oubre's got 12.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Stewart. Down low. And the dunk by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run. White against Cunningham. Oubre finds White. The kick out to Williams. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
outside White. Oubre, no one around him. Another three for Chicago.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Now here's White, guarded closely. Shoots over Duran, and it's White missing. Pistons trailed by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Stewart. No good. White with the defensive effort. DeRozan passes to Oubre, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Grimes. And the three ball is good.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
And White kicks to Oubre. And the Bulls with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Cunningham outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Back to White. Oubre outside. Drills the three-pointer. Oubre's got 18 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Jacks up a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. White finds Oubre. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. White, good. White's got his second basket of the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Offensive rebound, Duran. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And White kicks to Oubre. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Grimes. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. And it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well-timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Now, here's Oubre. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Rose against Cunningham. Oubre can't get it to go. Pistons trailed by 16. On the wing, Thompson. DeRozan defending. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Oubre kicks to Rose. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rose against Cunningham. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oubre outside. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
So They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Pistons trailed by 20. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
So for the Bulls, Green comes in for Andre Drummond, and Zach LaVine subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Ivy. They need this. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Oubre.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
They get it back.
Pistons foul.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Bulls.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
No good on that one. With the majority of the season behind us, GA, what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
Really left alone that time.
Nice feed from Jaden. You can see him making strides as a playmaker.
LaVine with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The pass to Ivy. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Like a hot potato, Jaden barely had possession.
Rose goes in. Oubre for 3. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Sasser. He's covered by Rose.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Sasser. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Medu. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Rose passes to Oubre. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Sasser. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Ivy. Fires from deep. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Chicago leading by 23. Rose passes to Oubre. Outside Rose. Back to Oubre. Launches it. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Wiseman. The pass to Fontecchio. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off target at the rim.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Oubre's got 41.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Ivy. Oh, that's blocked. Green deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Ivy. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Oubre out there with Rose. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against the Pelicans was all business. He scored an amazing number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
White dishes to Oubre. And the Bulls with another miss.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
And White kicks to Oubre. Back to White. Over Cunningham. White, good. White's got 6.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
Cunningham outside. Driving to the basket. Shot by Grimes, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Oubre finds White. Back to Oubre. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Oubre. Sinks the three-pointer. Oubre's got 44.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Grimes. Covered by Oubre.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Knocked loose. Now Cunningham. He had 37 points last game out. To end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Beautiful pump fake from Cade Cunningham, getting the D to bite.
Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have 2 evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Pass to Duran. Here's Grimes. Shoots the three. Drains the three-pointer. Grimes has got 9 points.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Here's White. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the pass to Stewart. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Stewart.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
White against Cunningham. White the pass to Oubre. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
And White kicks to Oubre. A three-pointer is right on target. Oubre's got 53.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Duran. Passes to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Andre Drummond.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team
For Detroit, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
LeVert's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Now here's Caruso. Still without a basket. Oubre finds Caruso. Clock at 6. Back to Oubre. The three-pointer no good.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Cunningham for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. LeVert the pass to Oubre. The tray. The Bulls keep it alive. Left side, DeRozan. It's deflected. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Chicago holding it.
With a score, the Bulls 72, the Pistons 47.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
On the court for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Cunningham for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's White. Oubre outside. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the dish to White. Goes back up. And the layup is good. White's got 8.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
White against Cunningham. From 7. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Oubre inside the three-point line. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. A floater, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Assist goes to
Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go. Showing some heart there.
And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Knocked away and stolen by Drummond. Williams passes to White. Outside DeRozan. Outside White. Back to Oubre. Pass to White. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Oubre with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Here's Grimes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Great positioning on the putback. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Up top, DeRozan. He's covered by Thompson. DeRozan's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Dishes it to Oubre from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Duren slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Good, that's another bucket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. He seems smooth, really having a great game.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. They're holding him out for the rest of the game, and although they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Detroit foul.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit.
Personal foul.
On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And for that game against Miami, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Cunningham against White, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And White kicks to Oubre. And again, Chicago, no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Chicago grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Back to Oubre. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
They double him with Drummond. To the wing right side. There's the three. Shot by Grimes. No good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oubre finds White. Back to Oubre. And the three off target. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Tipped away. And there's the pass to Stewart. Here's Grimes. Takes the three. Nice D from DeRozan.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Oubre passes to White. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to go back the other direction. So they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Williams. Then for the Pistons, Wiseman comes in for Duren. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Cunningham. And the dunk by Stewart.
Wow, Stewart goes up and comes down hard, not allowing for any interference on the alley-oop.
And White kicks to Oubre. And again, no good by Chicago. You know, the book on Ivy used to be sag off him and let him fire, Steve. That is not the case any longer.
Jaden Ivey has a legitimate outside shot now, Kevin. He can lead on the mid-range and is more comfortable with the three. Has put in the work to improve his weaknesses.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hits the three-point bomb. Stewart's got 11 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. In transition, here come the Bulls. It's White on the wing. Back to Oubre. The offensive rebound. Over in the corner, White. Back to Oubre. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ivy kicks to Stewart. Another three for Detroit.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Fires for 3. Oubre outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oubre's got 15 points here in the second half.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Grimes with the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
For 3, Oubre. And Drummond is right there. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 17 rebounds.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot.
All out there with Oubre. Then it's Green. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's LeVert in at the 3, a small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Assisted.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Ball kicks to Oubre. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Oubre's got 5 points now this quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
First personal
Smitty, here we are between your TV, smartphone, your tablet. You can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Here's Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Good energy and commitment on the drive. Cunningham is well rewarded with the foul.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Ball, the pass to Oubre. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Ball against Flynn. They get a hand on it. Stolen by LeVert. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Oubre against Gibson. Ball kicks to Oubre. Back to Ball. He dishes it to Oubre. Over Gibson. And it's Chicago scoring again.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
For 3, Oubre. Bulls with the fresh shot clock.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. To the right side. Duren, the pass to Fournier. Here's Flynn. They get it back. Duren launches a 3. Detroit, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Green kicks to Oubre. Good, he hits again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And he drives in. Cunningham for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Cunningham's shot is off. And the Bulls with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Oubre passes the Ball. Oubre dishes the Ball. Back to Oubre. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Ball kicks to Oubre. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Outside Gibson fires the 3. LeVert grabs the miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Trying to find Green. He's got it now. No good that time. Great D that time from Gibson. Flynn with it. Now guarded by Ball. A nice shot by Flynn.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Ball dishes to Oubre. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Oubre, good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Sasser. Over Oubre. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Ball, the pass to Oubre. Now Green, back to Oubre. And here is Caruso. 4 on the clock. Here's Ball. Cans the 12-footer. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
Pass to Sasser. From 15 feet away. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw, no good. And with this new CBA break for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Williams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Here's Ball. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Cunningham outside from past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Ball kicks to Oubre. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding wins tonight, it'll make it 58.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smooth.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Aiden Ivey, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Good on the second free throw.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Ball dishes to Oubre. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Ivey, no one around him. Out to the right wing. Another shot. Good as the jump shot falls.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Outside, Ball. For 3, Oubre. That shot off the mark. Oubre against Ivey. Great D that time from Oubre. Ball, the pass to Green. Oubre for three. That one's not going to go. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.